Coffee Break Spanish, Program 16.
Buenos dias, how you do? We got something for you. A bit of Spanish you can try. It's not hard, now don't you cry. Más cerveza, por favor. Un cafecito, I want more. No haggis here, I hope that's fine. Just a bit of Espanol online. Espanol, you're in control. Just be resilient. Learning Spanish is dead brilliant. Just be prepared. Mark and Kara will take you there. Now you're on a roll. It's Coffee Break Espanol.
You're listening to Coffee Break Spanish, the podcast which brings you your language learning with your latte.
With Coffee Break Spanish, you can join a community of learners from around the world who are learning Spanish with our weekly podcasts.
Last week we visited the Coffee Break Spanish Cafe and you learned how to order drinks and deal with other situations in the bar or the cafe.
This week we'll be taking things a bit further and ordering some snacks and, of course, paying the bill. Bueno, Cara, ¿estás lista para empezar?
Sí, estoy lista para aprender español con Coffee Break Spanish.
Coffee Break Espanol.
Okay, so last week we were learning all about ordering drinks in the cafe and also some of the phrases that the waiter or waitress might say to you when he or she brings your drinks. Today we're going to take this a stage further. The key word here is otro.
Otro,
Otro means another or literally other, and it's a good word to practice your Spanish R sound. Otro,
otro,
otro.
otro,
Okay, so you might want to say otro vino,
otro vino,
another wine, or otro café.
otro café,
How would you say another white coffee, please? Cara?
otro café con leche, por favor.
Otro café con leche, por favor. Muy bien. Now, otro is the word that's used for masculine words, and most of the drinks that we learned last week were masculine. We talked about un café con leche, un té, and so on. But there were feminine words, una limonada, for example. I wonder if you can work out how you would say another lemonade using the feminine form of otro. What do you think that would be?
Otra,
Otra, exactly, ending in A. Otra. Otra limonada.
otra limonada,
Muy bien, otra limonada. So, otro or otra. Otro,
otro,
otra.
otra,
Muy bien. Another way of saying this, regardless of what drink you might have, is otra de lo mismo.
otra de lo mismo,
And lo mismo means the same thing. So, otra de lo mismo. Another one of the same. Another of the same thing. Otra de lo mismo.
otra de lo mismo.
Okay, now we're going to move on because in most Spanish bars and cafes, you can eat as well as drink. So we're going to ask the question, can you eat here? Now, let's think about the parts of this sentence that we know already. What is the word for here?
Aquí,
Aquí. So we're going to say, can you eat aquí? And the word to eat is comer.
comer,
And I think we've come across comer before when we were talking about I like to do something. Me gusta comer. I like to eat. So comer, to eat. Comer.
comer,
Comer aquí.
comer aquí,
To eat here. Now, the phrase can you, can one, is se puede.
se puede,
Se puede.
se puede,
So putting the whole phrase together, se puede comer aquí.
se puede comer aquí,
Se puede comer aquí.
¿Se puede comer aquí?
Muy bien. So, can we eat here? Can one eat here? Can you eat here? ¿Se puede comer aquí?
¿Se puede comer aquí?
And if you're going to eat in a place, then you probably want to see the menu. And the easiest way of saying this is nos trae la carta, por favor.
Nos trae la carta, por favor.
Muy bien. La carta is the menu. In some parts of Spanish-speaking America, you might hear el menú.
El menú.
El menú. So it would be nos trae el menú, por favor.
Nos trae el menú, por favor.
Muy bien. Nos trae is going to be a very useful phrase, as we're going to see later on in this lesson, because it literally means, can you bring us? If there's only one of you, then you would say, me trae.
Me trae.
Me trae.
Me trae.
Muy bien. Take care with the word trae. It's got two syllables in it. The first is tra,
Tra.
and then the second syllable is e.
E.
Trae.
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 Muy bien. Okay, so let's think about some of the things that we may have to eat in terms of snacks. You might have un bocadillo.
Un bocadillo.
Watch the double L sound. Un bocadillo.
Un bocadillo.
Okay, now un bocadillo is a sandwich normally made with crusty bread, and it's the word used in Spain for a sandwich. In Latin America, you're probably more likely to hear un sandwich.
Un sandwich.
And make sure you say sandwich in a Spanish accent and don't just say un sandwich.
Un sandwich.
Muy bien. Now we'll practice those words again, but first of all, we want to determine what is going to be in our sandwich. So you might want to say that you want a sandwich of jamón.
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 Let's just take a moment to practice that ch sound, which I know some of our listeners are finding quite difficult because we've had a few emails about the ch sound. As usual, it's quite difficult to explain exactly how to create a particular sound, especially a sound like ch. But what we are going to try and do is train you to say this sound. The sound itself should be a sort of guttural roll in the back of your throat. This is not going to sound particularly pleasant when you're listening to this on your headphones, so I apologise in advance. And equally, if you're repeating these sounds, you might want to make sure that you're in private when you're doing that. You're trying to get a sound that sounds something like and then follow that with the vowel in, for example, the word jamón. Jamón.
Jamón.
Muy bien. Now, if you can't quite say the sound like that, then what you might want to try is putting your tongue up to the top of your mouth as if you're going to say the word Canada. And before you say the k sound of Canada, just hold your breath. So, Canada. And rather than saying Canada, I want you to open the space between the top of your tongue and the roof of your mouth very slightly and let air come through that. So, Canada. Canada. And that might be another way of producing that sound. Jamón.
Jamón.
Okay. Ideally, you would have a little trill in the back of your throat as well at the same time, so you get something like Canada.
Canada.
Yeah, it all sounds a bit strange. We're just trying to help you come up with a way of saying this. Try and avoid saying the sort of sound, the jamón, like that, just as if it were an H in English. It really has to be something a bit stronger than that. Jamón.
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 So jamón, I don't actually think we've said what jamón is. Jamón is ham. Jamón.
Jamón.
Or you may be looking for a sandwich of queso.
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 Queso being cheese. Queso.
Queso.
So let's put this together with the word for sandwich. In Spain, you'd talk about un bocadillo de jamón.
Un bocadillo de jamón.
Muy bien. Watch the D sound, bocadillo.
Bocadillo.
Bocadillo de jamón.
Bocadillo de jamón.
Okay, so un bocadillo de jamón.
Un bocadillo de jamón.
A ham sandwich. Or un bocadillo de queso.
Un bocadillo de queso.
Muy bien, un bocadillo de queso.
Un bocadillo de queso.
Now, if you're in Latin America, you're more likely to say un sándwich de jamón.
Un sándwich de jamón.
Or un sándwich de queso.
Un sándwich de queso.
Muy bien. Other things that you may have are una ración.
Una ración.
Una ración is a portion of something. In Latin America, you would say una ración.
Una ración.
And it might be una ración de tortilla.
Una ración de tortilla.
And tortilla is the Spanish omelette made from potatoes and eggs and sometimes onions and sometimes other things. Una ración de tortilla.
Una ración de tortilla.
Or you may want to ask for una ensalada.
Una ensalada.
Muy bien. Una ensalada.
Una ensalada.
And una ensalada is a salad. Now, the waiter or waitress may come and ask you, ¿Quiere algo más?
¿Quiere algo más?
Or if there's more than one person with you, you may be asked, ¿Quieren algo más?
¿Quieren algo más?
And this means, do you want anything else? Do you want something more? And this word más is a very useful word indeed, and we're going to use it in a few phrases now. We came across nos trae earlier on. Can you just repeat that, please? Nos trae.
Nos trae.
And we can ask now, can you bring us more water, for example? Nos trae más agua.
Nos trae más agua.
Okay, and we can add in por favor at the end. Nos trae más agua, por favor.
Nos trae más agua, por favor.
Mm-hmm. Or we might want to ask for more wine. Nos trae más vino, por favor.
Nos trae más vino, por favor.
Muy bien. Or we may want to ask for more bread. Nos trae más pan, por favor.
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 And finally, we may want to ask for the bill. Nos trae la cuenta, por favor.
Nos trae la cuenta, por favor.
Muy bien. So la cuenta, literally the account, la cuenta is the bill. La cuenta.
La cuenta.
La cuenta.
La cuenta.
Muy bien. Now, you'll have the opportunity to practice all this language in a dialogue on the bonus podcast this week if you're a premium member.
Coffee Break Español.
So there you have it, another program of Coffee Break Spanish, and there's lots more practice in this week's bonus content.
You can find out more, as usual, on our website at www.coffeebreakspanish.com.
Just a quick word of thanks again to all our listeners, and particularly to those of you who posted the very supportive comments on iTunes and on the blog. It really makes a difference to know that so many of you are enjoying the podcast.
Let us know what you think of today's show by posting on the blog. Remember too that it's a new month and you may want to vote for Coffee Break Spanish from Podcast Alley. There's a button on our webpage to do just that.
We'll be staying with a culinary theme in the next couple of weeks as we take our food and drink ordering a bit further and visit a restaurant. Bueno, ya está, otro programa de Coffee Break Spanish. Esperemos que os haya gustado. We hope you've enjoyed today's show.
Muchas gracias a todos y hasta pronto.
Coffee Break Español.
This podcast was brought to you by the Radiolingua Network. Find out more at www.radiolingua.com.